Caitlin Clark rookie card brings $660,000 at auction, nearly doubling previous women's record. Caitlin Clark hasn't been able to spend much time on the court lately, but her pesky injuries didn't prevent the Indiana Fever superstar from setting a record off the court. One of her rookie cards sold Thursday night for $660,000 on the Fanatics Collect auction site. Read more. WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark finishes as the ninth-ranked guard in Players' All-Star voting. That's by far the most ever paid for a women's sports card, nearly twice the amount garnered by the previous record holder, which was also a Clark rookie card. The new top seller is officially known as the Caitlin Clark 2024 Panini Flawless WNBA Platinum Rookie Logo Woman Patch Auto, January 1st. It features a photo of Clark and a game-worn patch from her Fever uniform. The card also was autographed by Clark, who signed her name and wrote, 769 points and counting, a reference to her WNBA rookie record for points scored. Clark already was a phenomenon when she got to the WNBA last summer, having led Iowa to back-to-back NCAA championship game appearances, and setting the all-time Division I scoring record for both men and women with 3,951 points. Selected number 1 overall by the Fever, Clark helped the WNBA reach unprecedented levels of success while leading her team to its first playoff appearance since 2016. She set league records for assists in a single game and in a season, and was named Rookie of the Year. Hampered by multiple muscle injuries this season, Clark has played in only 13 of the Fever's 25 games, missing the last 3, and the WNBA All-Star game with a groin pull. Coach Stephanie White told reporters Thursday night that while no new injuries were discovered when Clark was evaluated this week, there is still no timetable for her return. In March, Clark's autographed 2024 Panini Prism WNBA Gold Vinyl 1/1 was auctioned by Golden for a then-record $366,000. Before that, the record amount garnered by a women's sports card was the $266,400 paid 3 years ago for a signed 2003 Serena Williams card. Get the best, most interesting and strangest stories of the day from the LA sports scene, and beyond from our newsletter The Sports Report. This story originally appeared in Los Angeles Times. The auction house smelled of polish and reverence, the kind of place where legends are frozen in time, not in statues or films, but on glossy pieces of cardboard no bigger than your hand. On that July evening, collectors leaned forward in anticipation, their eyes flitting between their phones and the slick stage where dreams were auctioned in dollars and digits. And then, it happened. Lot number 247. 2024 Caitlin Clark Panini Prism Rookie Card. Gold Refractor. Autographed. Serial #1/10. The bidding started at $50,000. That alone was a shock. But within 90 seconds, it shattered every previous mark. $100,000. $250,000. The final gavel landed at $660,000, sending murmurs rippling through the room, and headlines exploding across the globe. "She's not just a basketball player," one collector whispered, still stunned. "She's a revolution." For decades, women's sports cards were footnotes, rarely making it out of dollar bins at card shows. There were exceptions, Serena Williams, Mia Hamm, Cheryl Miller, but they rarely approached the value or cultural gravity of their male counterparts. That changed when Caitlin Clark stepped onto the hardwood in Iowa and lit the court ablaze with 40-foot threes, jaw-dropping passes, and a swagger that made crowds roar and broadcasters scramble for superlatives. It wasn't just her numbers, though they were record-breaking. It was the way she played. With defiant confidence. With style. With the unapologetic audacity of someone who knew she belonged, not just in the women's game, but in the sport's greater pantheon. And collectors took notice. "That card," said Marisol Trent, a longtime collector and early women's sports advocate, "isn't just cardboard. It's a declaration." The $660,000 sale didn't happen in a vacuum. It came after Clark became the NCAA's all-time leading scorer, after her games broke TV ratings records, after her name became shorthand for greatness. But a rookie card, especially one this rare, does more than celebrate a moment. It freezes it. Immortalizes it. It turns potential into permanence. Imagine someone 50 years from now, rummaging through an old shoebox in an attic, and pulling out that very card. They'll read the name Caitlin Clark and see a gold shimmer that still dazzles. Maybe they'll Google her highlights, or, if we're lucky, put on a headset and feel her game in virtual reality. But long before that future memory, a collector in 2025 saw what she represented: the changing face of sports, of value, of history. The man who won the auction, anonymous of course, gave only one quote: "This isn't just a women's card. It's the card. Period." For some, this was validation. For others, revelation. For young girls hoarding WNBA cards, swapping stickers on school steps, it was hope. Proof that their heroes mattered, not just to fans in seats, but to the highest echelons of collectors, investors, and dreamers. The ripple effects were immediate. WNBA card sales surged. Ace's rookie cards saw a 400% spike in value. Sabrina Ionescu's rookie auto jumped to $20,000. Angel Reese's incoming Panini Draft Series trended even before release. For years, sports memorabilia had undervalued greatness because it didn't look like Jordan or Brady or LeBron. Now that narrative was crumbling, one record-breaking sale at a time. But Caitlin Clark's card sale was about more than just a number. It was about a shift in perspective, from novelty to necessity. A young girl named Kira watched the news on her tablet. 9 years old. Ponytail. Basketball gripped in one hand, card sleeves in the other. "Mom," she said, eyes wide, "if I make it big, do you think they'll want my card too?"